God, I need to back up my frizzies.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Cocktails and Conversations. I'm your girl, Lovely Nana.
It's your girl Montana.
And I'm B Rocka.
Welcome to Cocktails and Conversations. Tonight we starting off cocktails of the night. We're doing a little bit. My girls are drinking Ciroc. Which one is this, y'all?
Pineapple.
And I'm drinking some Smirnoff. And we both mixing orange juice. So we're going to start tonight off. Rocky, you want to talk a little bit?
What's good, guys? Sorry we missed you guys last week. You know, it's real life, so a lot of things go on. So, but we're just happy to be back. And today, what we're going to do is actually be pulling from our bowl. Usually it's red, but today we have the classic white bowl. So we'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Guys,
Proper.
What up, it's your girl Montana. I'm just saying, what up? It's May Day, and it's 22 days till it's a real one's birthday. Gemini season is slowly approaching, and I'm here for cocktails and conversations with my girls.
So as B Rocket said, we're gonna do some current events, and we're gonna do some we're gonna go. We call this the day where we just put stuff in a bowl and we just pick one, just go at it, and we get 3 different opinions. So B Rock is up first,
and I'm gonna pick out of the
bowl. And
keep in mind that these topics can go from left to right to left. So just be mindful of that. They can be about anything. So the first one is
that's my writing is terrible, ain't it?
Come on. I got big right.
Oh, it's not right. Okay. Let me read it to you. I wrote this fast. Hating on other females, examples, entertainers, or other females in general. Hate on other females in general.
A lot of bitches hate. So how do you feel about that?
Me?
Go ahead.
Oh, this is something I talked to my sister Georgette about. I got a confession. They're gonna be like, for real. I had a real problem with Beyonce. Now, no. I want to clarify.
I didn't say anything.
I want to clarify.
I wasn't expecting it.
I'm at the door. I'm about to walk through it.
Okay.
I feel I've had given Beyonce a real 100% chance to really enjoy her and like her. I've been giving her side eyes. Because some of the things she do, I don't like. But I have to realize as a woman, I should congratulate instead of like say I hate her or I don't like her.
Right.
To respect her as an entertainer she is.
Right.
And I feel like I've come to a place in my life where I'm not going to say I hate Beyonce anymore. I'm not going to say I love her anymore. I'm opening the door for Beyonce. Meaning that I'm going to listen to her music and I'm going to give her a chance.
Support.
And that's one thing I'm going to do. I feel like hating on somebody, even Nicki Minaj. I'm not a Nicki fan at all. I'm not going to say I hate her anymore. Because I think as women, we got to uplift. Because I don't know what Nicki's going through. She's in a slump. You know, some of the things she do isn't right, but I still shouldn't say I hate anybody. I just say I disagree with what she's doing now, and I'm going to support her to do better in her endeavors. That's how I feel about it. So, ladies, I'm not a Beyonce hater or a Minaj hater anymore.
Welcome. One step to admitting yourself into the beehive.
I didn't say that. I'm going to support her, and I'm not going to say, "Oh Lord, it could be Beyonce." Right. What I'm going to do is say I support whatever she do, and I'm not going to say I don't like it anymore. I'm going to say I'm glad for her. That's if y'all love her, I'm supporting y'all. Y'all love her. I might not like every song she has, but I'm not going to say I hate it anymore. If I like her CD, I'm going to buy it. And if I skip some, it doesn't matter. I don't hate her. It's just that I'm supporting her. But so, yeah. And real quick, for other women, this is one thing I want y'all to dab on this. When I put other women, I don't like when some people say, "Oh, I'm glad she's doing good," and somebody could tell you, "Oh, I'm doing so good." And this, that, look at you like,
right.
Inside it, like, bitch, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't about that. Your life ain't shit, and then go to the next person, go, yeah, she got this car, she thinks she the shit. I hate that. I have not a lot of female friends, but how y'all feel about the situation?
Yes.
I will say that was very adult-like and very mature. They opened up that door and that window, and I feel like that everything you said about supporting other women was amazing. And basically, you touched everything. I don't have no disagreement on that.
Yeah.
So
Whether it be somebody who's famous or just a regular person just trying to make it, and you know, accomplishments, you know, and making it in life and stuff like that, you'll see
give them their props. Let them know you
accomplishments
know
and not acknowledge them. It doesn't necessarily always mean that you're hating, but
Right.
you know, if you can't come to another person and say, you doing it, you did it, I'm proud, girl, you is, whether you even know them, even as far as compliment, you see somebody dressed out nice. Some of y'all don't be dressed nice, that's why y'all get the compliments.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, or hair nice, just say, ooh, girl, you rocking that, you ain't even gotta know her, you know what I'm saying. And it's just some people be like, it's cute, but whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Just leave the negative part out.
Acknowledge people, but be honest. If it ain't cute, then keep it moving. And I'm gonna my too.
And see, that's why I feel like, especially if I see one of my sisters doing something great, damn, she's gonna be like, yes, I love it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we build each other up, but we'll tear each other down. There's some people that tear each other down. They look in your face and be like, damn, Montana, yo, you doing your thing. But in the back of their head, they telling somebody else, da, 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 da. Right. That's how I feel. Let's bring it to everybody.
Be sincere with it.
Yeah, bring, and if you feel like they're doing something wrong, it's a way to go at them. You got to be respectful. You don't have to go at them. Just tell them, you know, it's a different way of doing it. But yeah, I'm out to roll.
Cocktails homework. Give somebody a compliment. Give somebody, it don't matter who it is.
Yep.
Give them a compliment. Say you look good. Tell them you're proud of them. Tell them keep their head up. Tell them they doing what they need to do. Tell them stay on track. Give somebody just some type of encouraging words, because you never know what nobody going through. And we're gonna leave it at that. We got question number 2. I'm gonna let you get on there.
I like that cocktail conversation homework.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cute. That was cute. Little goodness.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, this is kind of a deep This is a deep one. Who wrote? Okay, this says, how long do you stay in an abusive, I guess this would be relationship? Whoa. I'll let Tana go off on it first, since we're going this way to that way, and I'll answer last.
I don't know, because I feel like everybody would have a different time frame. You like of when is their breaking point to leave or go or stay.
So why don't we give you an example, then you see what you'll do. Give her an example. You think how of abusive relationship, how long you think she might stay?
Like if you would, I mean, I
feel like I could say what I would do, but I wouldn't know unless I'm in that situation.
Okay, say for instance, you're in a relationship hypothetically with a guy. On the outside, everybody sees it perfect.
Right.
But on the inside, he abuses you.
Right.
He hits you. He belittles you.
Right.
You know, he yells at the kids, but don't hit them, but he just beats on you.
Right.
And how long do you think, you know?
I don't think I could stay. I can't stay.
You can't.
I won't stay. I don't care what the situation is and who he is. I don't want to stay. Don't want to try to work it out. Don't want to come back.
Would you make up a plan because you got kids? You might be afraid of him. Would you plan it out?
I will have to. No, I'm gonna. If the initial first hit, I'm gonna have to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pack it up, snatch it up, and keep it moving.
Right.
That's my plan, to get up and go, and then from there, to move on.
I think an abusive relationship could be, like you said, a lot of different things. You could be in an abusive relationship, you know, and it could be mental abuse. It don't have to be physical. It could be mental abuse where he belittles you or talks down to you. That could be a form of abuse. It could be physical, or it could be both. You know, I think it all depends on the situation. Me per se, I know I said this before on Live Me on my page, Loving Nana. That was so corny. I talked about when I was in an abusive relationship with my son's father. And we were together for 17 years, whoop-de-whoop, but we were young. Long story short, he was very mental abusive to me, meaning that he would tell me what I was. When, like, he would call me, like a low down dirty bitch or
Right.
whore
Oh,
slut.
wow.
And he would say that, and then my son at the time was 3 or 4. My son would hear that. So, you know, I say because he told me, ain't nobody else gonna want you. You're not worth anything. And I'm gonna say this to the world. And anybody, I don't care who knows it, it's the truth. I'm owning my truth. I'm living my truth. So I can own it. I can own it. He told me one time, I never forget, on 15th Street, we was in the hallway together.
Right.
And I told him, please don't leave me. Yes, I did. I said, please don't leave me. Don't go. Because I thought that's all I had, because he was the only man that I knew since I was 15 to love. I didn't know what love was.
Right.
And he said, I got on my knees. Ain't no shame in my game. I got on my knees. Like, please don't leave me. He looked at me. He said, nobody gonna want you. Nobody ever gonna want you. And I was like, don't go. You all I know. I love you. We got a child together. He looked at me, snatched his hand from me, and I tried to come to the door. He mushed me, slammed the door in my face, and left. Wow. And I sat on that floor and cried for like 10 minutes. I called my sister from Philly. I told her what happened. She came down there. My sister came from Philly, came down there and sat with me and talked to me. And she told me, this is how I had to get over it. She told me, he's not just the only one that's gonna love you. He's not gonna be the only one. She said, you gotta learn to love yourself first. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't have got on your knees. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't even stoop to that level. When somebody wanna leave, let them go. Let them go. She told me to go in my bathroom, wash my face. I didn't know what self-love was back then. I didn't know, because I've seen my parents have issues and other relationships have issues. So I thought, you know, you work it out and stay.
Right.
But I knew that I had to love me. Right. I didn't know what self-love was. All I knew was a relationship, you cook, clean, you have sex, you don't pay bills. You know what I'm saying? You put on that facade. He never, the only time he ever struck me was one time when he slapped me in the kitchen and I took up the dish rack and beat his ass. But I'm talking about the time that I let go. But when I found out what self-love was, I'm not gonna put myself through that no more. I mean, I go through arguments in a relationship. I go through like little smart remarks. We all do that. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna love you more than I love me. Because then I can't love you. There's no love there.
That's right. Well, that's better to me.
Yes.
So
I'm just going.
I just would say that, like she said, it all depends on you, because everybody has their own personal breaking point. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how much you can take, how long you've been in that current situation. And again, as they've been saying, it's so many different types of abuse to the point where you can't really put a time, you know, on it. You can't say, okay, I think I'll stay for 3 years. And then, you know, if it still doesn't work out, I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it happens when it happens. And there are numbers and things for you to call if you are being abused. And if you would like to hit our inbox or something and talk, we can get some information sent up to you as well.
And one thing I want to say about abuse, this is serious. Men go through physical abuse too, and men go through mental abuse, not just women. But one more thing I want to say to the women out there, please, if you don't know how to get out, make a plan with your girlfriend. Make a plan with your mama. Make a plan with somebody. Call 211. Make a plan. Because you don't want to end up on the news one day laying there in a pool of blood and your child is there, or he take your child out. Make a plan. You're worth something. You're valuable. I'm sorry. I was preaching.
She was preaching. That was that.
Okay, Montana.
I pulled something out of the bowl. Here's my question. It says, what's your feelings about all of the measles outbreaks?
You rockin'?
Are you scared?
I wouldn't say I was scared, but I would just say, do what you need to do. Get your immunization records up. You know, get your vaccines, get your shots. Do what you need to do to save us, save the world, save our children, save the people, make the world a better place. Be healthy. Don't be silly. You know.
And I agree, 100%. Don't think your child can't get measles. And if you got the immunization, that your child's gonna die. I know people feel funny about immunization, but what you don't do can affect another child. What you don't do could take another child's life. And then you sit there crying because you didn't mean to, but you knew what you was doing. So get immunized. That's the best thing I could say. That's all. Rockin'?
Tana, next question.
Oh, Tana. You gotta give your opinion on it.
I mean, get your shot. Like they say. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about it. I feel like where is it coming from? It's just like
The colleges, right?
It's been,
Yeah.
it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get protected. It's a ship right now, quarantined at a legal
And you know them
outbreak.
kids in college quarantine having sex left and right, doing their thing up in that school. On Friday, some babies coming.
It's around.
It's a lot.
Be aware.
Okay. So I have a next question. It's kind of get us out of our little, serious thing we're in. But this question is definitely for ladies. Well, maybe not all the time. But the question is, heels or pumps?
I'd rather get pumped while I'm in his.
Yeah.
It's like,
Air Max 97s.
I mean, that wasn't even the question.
Air Max
It
97s.
was heels or sneakers. I don't
Oh,
know. Okay.
well, I answered it
I
anyway. Air Max 97 cool. So I don't know.
don't know how to buy sneakers, so I say heels.
I can't walk in shoes, so I say sneakers.
I want sneakers though.
I love shoes. I think they're beautiful. I'd be looking at them all the time, but as a collector's item or as a photo prop, but that about it.
I'm gonna have to get me some.
I just feel too tall.
Yeah.
What you say?
I feel like I'm too tall. Like I already
feel like
I don't want to intensify the
my
tallness
yes.
and lurch myself out. You feel
Right,
me?
because they're like, God, you're a tall woman.
Big woman.
You ain't see your big mama, but okay. For real, I love sneakers.
I gotta get him model sneakers. That's how I feel. We down to 2. Let's see what we gonna work with. All right, here we
Let's see
go.
what we got. Hello. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. This is something fun too.
Okay.
What's y'all summer plans for the summer? Summer plans.
I haven't even made
Plans for
none
the
yet.
summer.
I'm getting the
Summer
plans. I'm
plans.
waiting on the plans for the B
Plans
day,
for the
so I ain't
summer.
even got to the summer. I plan on taking a vacation, a slight one, to the beach or something. I don't know, amusement park.
Definitely want to get these feet wet
Yeah.
from water, so I can just see cold water. I don't know where I'm
But
going.
other than that, I'll
Not
be at
cold water in the
work.
bath.
In the shower. I don't know. No. But yeah.
Other than that, I'll be at work. But
We're gonna do a girls trip. We gotta do something with
That
the
would be
girls
nice.
thing. Just for the weekend to go to North Carolina for the weekend.
Yeah.
Get some water.
Me too.
Exactly.
I'm a summer baby. I was born in the summer, so August 1st
I know
through
it's
August
bothering me.
31st, turn up this mother.
Ooh.
Okay.
But 8/8 is the date.
8/8 is the date. 8/8 is the date.
And I'm telling y'all now, it's gonna be an effing. Effing. If it ain't effing, it ain't
F
me.
it up.
Well, bop
F it up. F it up. F it up. F it
All
up.
right. Tana with the
Alright.
last one.
Tana with the last one. And isn't it ironic that I got both of my own questions? I was like, well, how y'all feel about what's going on with Remy Ma right now? Well, her having to turn herself in over a little fight. You know what I mean? She just had a little baby. Her
Remy Ma.
probation.
Remy Ma. You can't take. Sometimes you just some people. You know what? Some people like pull her, and she fall for the bait. Sometimes they bait her, and you know Remy Ma ready to snap. You know how Remy is. Remy be like, say something else to me, or she don't say nothing. She just ready to hook off. You know, Remy Ma keep a knife or something in the purse, gun. You know how Remy is.
Yeah, I just feel like something more for her to jeopardize her freedom and even her baby, her family. That girl had to really
say something.
Did some provoking.
It's gonna be on
Hope the black love ain't get broken.
The poking.
Yeah.
Well, I was black love
poking, but I was just saying she did some big.
She had to do something
for her to jeopardize.
Yeah.
Everything she got going on.
I think it's fucked up because Remy Ma's another woman that I respect because she's been through a lot. Her temper is. But if you saw hip hop, she really was maintaining herself a lot. without no smart remarks, but she'll look at you and be like, hey, all right.
Yeah.
You know? But I hope she don't have to go back to jail. I hope she don't have to do more
Yeah, I
time.
hope she good.
Because she had a hard
I think when they
delivery, so
investigate and watch film, maybe
She
they'll
probably-
see some more or something.
the girl probably
you
egged
know
her
what I mean?
on or something like that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just wish her well.
Yeah.
To Remy. I wish you well.
Support.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So are you Avengers fans? How y'all feel about that 1.2
Oh,
billion
Opening weekend.
How do you
And they
feel
still
about
packed.
that?
Still supervisor.
They
said
are
he
still
went yesterday with his
going.
wife. And
They
it
about
was
to cash
packed.
I didn't
out.
have to do none of that. I saw my
Dang.
fire state.
I'm going to go see it.
Go on
I wasn't
overload.
even interested
Open, y'all got
in it,
open
so
load.
shoot me.
Open load.
It's on
We
Torrent
got it
and
all.
Oli, too.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It hurt because my bitch died. Like,
Right. You giving away too much
Oh.
for people who haven't seen.
if you ain't seen it by now, you lost.
No,
like,
don't give
That's
it up.
not true.
Okay.
Because the
Alright.
movie theaters
Might not
have been
have
packed for
time and-
people who actually want to go
all right,
out
all I'm
to
gonna
a
say,
theater
all I'm
and
gonna
not a
say-
fire
All I'm
stick.
gonna say is 3 Avengers is gone. That's it. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
That
But-
was too much.
Yes.
Really? No,
That
it's
was-
3?
But still, to even know that any of them is going or 3 is going or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be.
My bad. I'm sorry. Blame it on the liquor. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on me a little bit.
But yeah.
Wait a minute. Anybody into
Big
Game of
opening.
Thrones? Game of Thrones? Oh my God, I think I'm the only one who watch it. If
Yeah.
anybody watched Game of Thrones, they know that
I don't
last
know
Sunday
about
just passed. Arya is the bitch, yo. She is the queen. She needs to be on the throne. Game of Thrones. That's all I gotta say. I love Game of Thrones. And Power be out in June. Know that. 50 Cent, big it up.
Okay.
Go Power.
Oh, you got the confirmation?
Yeah, June.
Oh, he coming early this
June,
year.
yeah.
Thank God.
I wish he would come.
July is too
He
late.
come anyway.
All right, but you heard that. Oh yeah. So what else? What's hot in music? Is any?
I wanted to bring up John Singletary real quick. I want to say rest in peace to him. I didn't know he made so many other different movies in that. I didn't know he made Fast and Furious. I knew-
He did
yeah.
two. Too Fast, Too Furious.
I didn't know he did that. I know he
Yeah.
did Baby Boy. I did Poetic Justice,
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. He was
All your
23
favorites.
when he did that.
Yeah.
You know,
He
like,
did all of your favorite black movies.
and it's like rest in peace. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they said that he died from a stroke, but they said the
He went
underlying
into
cause.
a coma.
Yeah, the underlying cause was high
But
blood
that was
pressure.
after he was even in the
Yeah, they said
hospital.
he had
fell into the coma.
say he had high
Sad.
blood pressure, very high
Another
blood
fallen
pressure.
soldier from LA.
Yeah,
They
And
got
the marathon continues.
it does.
rest in peace, Nipsey.
That's crazy.
So we got about a good 8 minutes left. If anybody got any questions below, y'all can ask us questions. And anybody on the live, feel free to write comments at the bottom or email us at cocktailsandconversations@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter.
At Cocktails Conversations.
And we're on Live Me at Cocktails Conversations. And when y'all see us on Live Me, you can always go to our YouTube page. You can email us, tell us how you feel, and
We'll try to add the links to our
yeah,
our bio.
I'm gonna add it to the
That's
bio.
right.
And since we go live so much, we don't record it, because if we record it, then we could put everything up around us with the music and stuff. But I think coming live is kind of better.
Yeah,
It's raw.
Yes.
There's no
Uncut.
cutting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
That's
Real.
for real.
We got any questions from Live Me, B Rocker? Anybody?
What they saying on live?
What they saying on
They
Live
been saying
Me?
stuff, but I've been listening because I think
Oh,
we got 111 viewers.
Okay.
Thank you for them
Hey.
likes, y'all.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
you. That we
Share
did get
it.
a couple of
Support.
follows. We
Okay.
will follow back once we
follow
able
it.
to catch up.
That's what's
And
up.
yeah.
And if y'all want us
Check
to
in
make
the
a
drinks.
cocktail, let us know. We cocktails.
Send in your cocktail recipes.
And we will be back next week also. And we're gonna maybe pop up and do a Live Me when we did before,
Okay.
when we're home and stuff. Do a
Right.
Live Me.
Yeah, we could do that.
That'll be dope. Thank y'all for sharing.
Mhm.
Sharing is caring.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So how's y'all week been so far, ladies?
Not bad. Nah, not too bad.
Seem never ending, just long.
They
I
just,
know.
yeah.
It's just
Keep
like
rolling, run on sentence.
Yeah.
work, come home, sleep.
It's the same thing in order.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of a little outlet for us to just vent a little bit or say things and connect with the people.
Definitely connect.
So is anybody on Live Me out there out of school at the end of the month or end of June? Y'all got any summer plans ready?
School is about to end. Kids gonna be home. How y'all feel about that?
Man, I'm trying to get them in that camp that sis taking hers to. I'm like, look, whew,
I know that's right.
gotta keep them busy. And just like if you're working and they're home all day, they're gonna get tired of the same thing over and over again.
We can
handle
out
a little
more.
Yeah.
They be ready.
Yeah, exactly. They like,
They
okay,
want
what we
out.
gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna
Thank
do?
you for that share.
They're gonna be up and in color. Does anybody have any YouTube people they watch that we could shout out to that could watch us? Anybody on YouTube?
I'm not really
a YouTube watcher.
What about Live Me? Anybody on Live Me you watch? There's so many probably watching.
I can't keep up with names.
I watch everybody who watch me.
Yeah.
What happened to y'all last week? See what happened was
life hit us and we had to do some different
I was a little
stuff.
under the weather. I was under the weather.
I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Week too.
Oh, I'm glad you cared.
Thanks for looking for us, though. We back tonight.
Yeah.
We back tonight. We in the building. Okay.
Somebody I watch on YouTube is Malibu Dollface. I love him. I'm talking about he slay wigs.
Really?
Slay Malibu Dollface. He slay.
Okay, well, hi Malibu Dollface.
Hi,
I have to come
Malibu.
check you out.
Right.
And he do a thing called Closet Talk, where he do something about topics that really get to him. You know, he's gay, but he does wigs, and you know he could slay. Like he dresses up like, you know. But that's somebody I watch on YouTube, and a couple other people I don't remember. I like to watch it. I like a lot of how-to videos on YouTube, and whoever made that how-to, it was a white woman. I forgot her name. She told me how to clean. This is so topic, but you know what's those things at the bottom of the stove that the things you can buy that you could interchange them, the black things you see right there.
Oh,
what's those things called?
Like the eyes.
Not the eyes, but what goes underneath the eyes to catch the food, the drippings.
The
thing's
called
the thing
catcher.
Catch the
The thing.
It's called the catcher.
The drippers.
The drippers, catch drippers, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grease pan.
Yeah, grease pan or something like that. But she said how to clean it. Take a to spray easy off on it, or put it inside of a plastic bag. Spray easy off on it, tied up, and leave it on the porch or leave it somewhere where it won't get messed up at, and leave it overnight. And it
Little life hack.
Yeah, because you're supposed to keep it.
Little life hack for y'all.
I try. My little
Okay.
tidbits. Little
tidbits.
So a little bit of a tip.
Yeah, they said ring mine on bell, so that's a good thing for now.
So anything you gotta say, B Rocket, before we say goodnight? On YouTube, but live me, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be here.
No,
Right.
it's us. We're ready to sign off.
Out.
It's been fun. It's been real. We'll be back next week with more great topics, more
And if you have
conversations,
anything you want to say,
more drinks, more cocktails,
Yeah,
more fun.
All right, it's your girl Montana. Thanks for joining, for watching. We'll put all the links in our bio and
Subscribe to. Do not forget to
to
subscribe.
us.
that red button, it should be right there.
Love you.
Right.
Thank you. Good night. It's your girl Montana XO, and I'm out.
Lovely Nana, real. Good night.
Be Raka. Be blessed. Be you. Be out.
Bye bye. Night. You too.